Plaintiff Richard Donfro owns a fast food restaurant, and he takes pride in making sure his customers have a pleasant dining experience. Richard claims the defendant was one of his drive-thru customers, and after he told her he was unable to give her a receipt, she went crazy and smashed the drive-thru window with her bare hands. He's suing for the property damage. Defendant Monica Estrada insists Richard is lying about the incident. Monica admits that she and Richard had a verbal altercation, but she denies smashing the window and claims it broke when Richard slammed it in her face. Therefore, she refuses to pay for anything.
Prove your case.
Your Honor, I own and operate a fast food restaurant outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I take pleasure and pride in making sure my customers have a pleasant dining experience, which means they get the correct order, they get their food hot, and a big part of it is quickly, because it's a fast food restaurant. Well, something I've learned over the years is that a customer is always a customer, but a customer is not always right. And this is about a customer who is very wrong.
Well,
I don't
why
know
do
if
people say a customer is always right? Where does that come from then?
I don't know, but I don't agree with it.
Good enough.
I don't know if Your Honor saw a video in the summertime that went viral on the internet about a woman who went to McDonald's trying to get McNuggets at breakfast time. I mean, she went totally insane. And I seriously believe that Mrs. Estrada might be related to that woman.
Why? She went
her
crazy
behavior was about the same. Over basically nothing, as far as I'm concerned.
And you never knew her prior to this incident?
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell me what happened.
Well, I'm a hands-on owner.
Good.
And that's why on a Saturday, May 8th, I was working the drive-thru window at my restaurant. And, you know, part of the duty of working that station is making sure that when you hand out the order, you're expediting things by making all the condiments in the bag ahead of time, the utensils, whatever the customer needs for their to eat their dinner, they got it already. Mrs. Estrada came to the window, paid for her order with a credit card, ran the card, I had her sign it, I gave her a credit card receipt, handed her her food. Instead of driving off, she just sat there in the drive-thru, holding up the line, rummaging through her bag. After a minute or so, she demanded some more condiments. Didn't ask for them, she demanded them.
No, I did not.
I gave her the condiments.
That's what I was going to say. So far, she hasn't done anything wrong.
Now she asked for an itemized receipt for her order. Well, Your Honor, I have signs on both my menu boards. We don't automatically print receipts, itemized receipts. My computer,
What
my
is that you have in your hand?
It's a sign, a picture of the sign that I have on the menu board that people see. If they ask for a receipt at the time, I can print it.
Okay. If you would like an itemized receipt, please request it at the time of ordering.
Right.
Not picking up, ordering.
So I asked her, I said, please, if you want a receipt, you're going to have to pull over and wait. Because I couldn't stop waiting on all these other people because she ignored the policy. So I seen her drive off. I thought she was gone. Evidently, she went around, parked in the parking lot. She came to the pickup window and threw the window open, started reaching through the window, yelling at me about, I didn't even want to hear what the heck she was yelling at. I said, you know what, forget about it. Wait 1 second and I'll stop right now and I'll go ahead and print your receipt. So I started to do this. That wasn't going to satisfy her. Now she wanted her money back. So I stopped doing what I was, just stopped printing the receipt and started waiting on customers again. I said, go get the food, bring it back and I'll give you money back. She came back with a bag. Wasn't the total order. I said, forget it. Give me the credit card. I'll refund the money on your credit card. She said, no, I want cash.
Well, let me stop you there. Why do you think she was doing all this?
You tell me. Why did the woman go nuts over the McNuggets? I don't know. People got a lot of things on their mind, I guess, but.
Go ahead. So what happened?
So I wrote a little receipt saying that I gave her the cash, you know, and I asked her to sign it. She said, I'm not signing nothing. I just want the money. Oh my God. I just gave her the money. I figured, forget it, get this situation over with, that's it. She's still ranting and raving, then she drops the F-bomb on me. So at that point, I've told all my employees, you know, go till you're blue in the face trying to satisfy a customer, but if they use profanity, conversation's over, they got nothing coming. So I started sliding the window closed on her, so I didn't even have to listen to her no more. Well, at that point, she turns into like Lucy Liu's big sister or something, does this martial arts move, and smashed the window. This is 1/4-inch laminated glass, Your Honor.
That's why you're suing her. Let me hear from you, ma'am.
First of all, anything that he said, Your Honor, nothing like that happened. I ran, ordered my food, asked for a receipt. He never gave me the receipt. He asked me to go and pull her aside, and he would come and bring it out to me. Kindly waited for 20 minutes, came back around, because you can't walk in the restaurant, came to the front, got his attention, asked him for the receipt. He started yelling at me. He goes, I have other customers to take care of. At that time, he tried to slam the window. He slammed it while he closed it on me, and that's when the glass shattered. So I got scared. I was like in shock. At this time, this gentleman here was yelling at me. He's the one that started cursing at me first. And he says, you're gonna pay for this. And I said, no, I'm not. So I was in fear at that point in time. He says, I want your name and number, whatever. And I was like, wow, this guy was like red, yelling like a big old bear. I would never put my hands towards that window, because that's like reaching into to get a bear or something. No way, he scared me.
Why do you think he was acting so hostile?
I'm guessing because maybe they were busy. I was asking for a receipt. I don't know what it was. I don't think he should be owning that store or whatever he does, because it's just crazy.
Too many ketchups, Doyle said. Is that why?
I didn't ask for any of that, sir.
All right, you wanted an itemized receipt, though.
That's all I wanted, yes.
All right.
At that point, he goes, I want your information. I was in fear of this gentleman. He was screaming. His face was red. I was just like, wow.
What were you afraid would happen?
He would come out and beat me up or something if I didn't.
You thought he was going to jump through the window?
Yes. After he shattered it, I was like, wow.
Gotcha. All right. You thought he would
So he was
jump
like
through
yelling
it.
at me, saying, you're going to pay for this. I gave him my name and number, and I left the place.
Why would you give information to a man that you're scared of?
He was like, I'm going to take you to court. I said, okay, I'm just nervous. The way he was yelling at me,
When
screaming.
you're nervous, you stand there and take your time to write out something, huh? You don't run when you think somebody's going to get you?
Well, yes, most
You
definitely.
stand there and give him your phone number? Don't get me.
I was just trying to be calm, Your
Don't
Honor.
get me, sir. Please don't get me.
I was just trying to be calm. That way he didn't go off more on me.
Sir, don't get me. No, you walk away. You walk away. What you're saying is unreasonable. And this looks like someone hit it. That's what this looks like.
I did not do that, Your Honor.
Well, that's what it looks like. Any other evidence you have?
Your Honor, I've got a statement from one of my employees.
A witness?
Who saw that, yes. Stating that she hit the window. It looked like a martial arts blow is what it looked like.
Ain't no Karate Kid.
I heard her yelling at Richard and saw her reaching through the window. When Richard closed the window on her, she slapped the other window with a karate chop and broke it.
Your Honor, I'm no Karate Kid.
After this, Richard went outside to talk to the woman and came back with a paper with the name Monica Estrada written on it. What's that?
That's the paper.
Yeah, and that's the part that's the part that discredits your testimony, ma'am. If a man is so enraged that he would damage his own property, cursing you, slamming his stuff, no one in their right mind, a woman in particular, facing a man who is enraged, who begins to maliciously destroy his own property. No one stands there and says, I'm going to give you my number and my name because I'm scared that you might break my neck, kill me, or something. Judgment for the plaintiff, I believe you over her. Have a good day,
Your Honor.
134.
Why would I go break somebody's window? That's ridiculous. I think he needs to be more calm and stuff when people ask him for stuff.
I've been in the restaurant business for over 20 years, and this doesn't happen every day, so obviously it's not something I'm doing wrong.